Jericho. What can be said about Clive Barker's Jericho? Well, I guess the best place to start would be what can be said about Clive Barker. He's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Oh yeah, and he made the Hellraiser movies. At least the first two, anyway. Which are pretty damn good movies.
The world as we know it does not exist without struggle.
No crap.
Our civilization is under constant assault from forces we would once have called the powers of hell.
You mean Oprah?
In truth, these forces are far more ancient than Christianity.
More ancient than
More
Oprah?
ancient than any religion that has left its trace upon our species' soul.
You mean older than
It
Xenu?
is evil incarnate, and it has been working to destroy our highest aspirations, our faith in love and light, since we came into being.
Rosie O'Donnell, I knew it!
But we do not dare name this evil.
It's much more effective to ignore it.
Admit to its presence in our world. To acknowledge that its servants walk the same streets that we walk, and its overlords, depraved, corrupt, and hungry for our flesh and our destruction, are hidden in the empty wastes of our planet, awaiting the day of mankind's execution. Only one power stands between us and universal death. Warrior magicians who have
Battle
dedicated
mages.
their lives to our protection. Most of us will never know their names, nor the battlefields where they waged their secret wars, nor
An invisible war.
their dead. But they are with us, always, armed, vigilant, and ready to die for another tomorrow.
Sometimes they're not armed. Bureaucracy and all.
They are called Jericho. They know all too well what the enemy is capable of. That before our species perishes, we will be tortured into madness, devoured alive. And they will do all in their power to protect us from
You know, I
such
think this
atrocities.
narrator is slightly crazy.
The world exists tomorrow. Now you know why. Jericho.
I want you for Team Jericho. Hali Desert 601 local time.
From the sands of time, bringing with it the sea.
Warning! Electromagnetic shockwave detected. Wonder what that means. Oh, hey, sun glare.
Rawlings, Church, Cole, secure the entrance. The rest of you with me.
You know, I think this game is set in 2007. If so, what gives with the motherfucker in power armor? Seriously. Do warrior magicians get power armor? Is it like a cool kids only thing? If so, I want in.
Still picking up the signal from the Swiss Guard recon squad?
Yeah, I can't get a lock. Getting close, but there's lots of interference.
That's never.
There's always lots of interference. Deal with it. Okay, what is with the turbines on his back? What do they do? What are they for? Aw, I think I found the Swiss Guard guys, and they all exploded.
Swiss team.
I told them not to open the box. They always open the box. Oh no, now we're alone in the dark. Quickly, destroy Ube Ball. The rest will flee. I think we all just died. English, please. Yeah, click campaign. The storm. And God created the firstborn in his own image. An entity neither male nor female, dark nor light. A singular being that was both beautiful and terrible. Behold, disturbed reputation. God left it unfinished. Vanished. Vanishing the firstborn from reality to the abyss. Forsaken and unloved. In its place, God created. God started fresh, I mean. The slate wiped clean. He divided his next creation into two senses. Gave it intellect, reason, emotion. He gave it the gift of love. He gave it the soul. Biblical, apocrypha, Gnostic text. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. What can be said about Clive Barker's Jericho, other than it's an incredibly generic first-person shooter, squad-based, generating hell, you know.
Where is this? This is where
It doesn't do it good, okay? This is coming from somebody who genuinely enjoys cover-based combat, okay?
Help me.
Okay, just think about that for a minute.
It's 3 in the
Okay, who
morning.
holds the phone that close to their eyeball?
You felt
Okay,
it too.
anyways, yeah. I will get to that in a minute.
When? Oh, shit. Okay. I'll see you at the airfield. They call us the Jericho Squad. We are the top secret combat arm of the
Didn't
U.S.
that
Army
other guy just
Chaplains
already
Corps.
tell us
As
this?
far as the government is concerned, we don't exist. Each of us is a specialist in one of the arcane arts. The Army calls what we do covert occult warfare. It's just a fancy euphemism for witches with guns.
You mean
There
this
was a
isn't the
time
warrior
when the church would have
magicians?
burned people like us as heretics and monsters.
Which church?
Now, we fight
Like a
their wars
specific
for
one?
them.
Not much of a view, is
A
it?
Methodist church?
But somewhere
Something?
down there
Well, of
is
course
the
there's no
cause
view.
of 4,000
There's no
years
window.
of human conflict. Name any conqueror. Napoleon, Kublai Khan. They've all fought and bled for Al-Khali. It may well be the oldest city in human history. It's also ground zero for Operation Vigil. The rest is strictly need to know. And for the moment, you don't. Vigil was my first assignment with the department. Recognize that cheerful fellow beside me?
Arnold
Lecter?
Leach.
Our old friend. This was taken back in '62, before we had any idea what he was capable of.
Ritual murders in Baltimore, gas attacks in Sydney, and those poor kids in London.
You got it. Anyway, Leach and his so-called Brotherhood of the Dark Rapture have been trying to gain
Subtle.
access to Al-Khali for nearly 20 years. Seems that 2 days ago,
Did they get the
he
picture of the
finally
little black
gave
dog?
up on subtlety.
Where'd you get these?
Remote viewers at Langley got some psychographic images out before Leach shut them down.
What?
Okay, we'll run this just like the Glamis breach a few years ago. Cole scans for temporal anomalies.
No, this isn't the same, not even close. Trust me when I tell you that the team has never faced anything like this before.
What's the plan?
Infiltrate the dig site and neutralize Leach and his cronies before they can open the breach.
What is a
Colonel
breach
Ackland
anyway?
of the Swiss Guard
Breach
is
of what?
providing perimeter security.
Wait, you called it
He'll
a
give us
Swiss
a
Guard?
sitrep
Aren't they
once
gonna...
we're on the ground.
Wake up, Frank.
We there yet?
God, I hate the fucking desert.
Such a
Pretend it's
nice
the
bunch.
beach. What the hell is that?
It's happening.
Why is he flashing back to
This is
this?
where it all
We just saw it.
Help me.
Not even 5 minutes ago.
Hold on, this is gonna get rough.
Captain, there are no reports of sandstorm activity in this area. This is not a natural phenomenon, sir.
What, have you been checking the weather?
This is as close as we get. That wind will snap this bird in two.
We'll take it from here! Safe flying!
See you at the LZ.
How does he
Waiting
sit
for
with
an
those two
invitation,
giant
Jericho!
turbines on his back?
Go, go, go!
How'd they even fit him in there? I cannot get over this. What is with those giant turbines? Anyways, okay, use the WSAD
You don't seriously think we
look
can
around
walk
with the
through
mouse,
that?
you know.
Man, I think I'm gonna be digging sand